In a time when the world was filled with the sweet melodies of lyres, Orpheus and Eurydice's love was a symphony that captivated all who heard it. Orpheus, a gifted musician, would play his lyre beneath the ancient olive tree where he first met Eurydice, and the villagers would gather around, mesmerized by the enchanting notes that seemed to bring the very spirit of nature to life. Eurydice, with her beauty and grace, was the inspiration behind Orpheus's music. She was the melody that filled his heart, and the rhythm that made his soul sing. Together, they were inseparable, their love a harmonious blend of passion and devotion. But their love was not without its challenges. A dark plot was brewing, threatening to sever their love forever. A shepherd named Aristeus had been watching them from the shadows, waiting for his chance to strike. His covetous eyes were fixated on Eurydice, her beauty stirring a desire that would lead to tragedy. He planned to kill Orpheus and take Eurydice as his own. One fateful night, as Orpheus and Eurydice strolled through the woods, Aristeus pounced, brandishing a weapon intended to end their love forever. Orpheus, with a speed fueled by love, swept Eurydice away, their footsteps echoing through the forest as they fled for their lives. The chase was relentless, the trio dancing through the ancient trees as if their lives depended on it. Orpheus clutched Eurydice's hand tightly, his heart pounding in his chest. The music of their escape was a symphony of chaos and desperation, with the sound of Aristeus's weapon closing in. But fate had other plans. In a heart-wrenching moment, Eurydice stumbled, and a venomous serpent lying in wait struck, ending her life in an instant. Orpheus, turning to see the tragedy unfold, felt his world crumble around him. As the last rays of sunlight dipped below the horizon, Eurydice's life slipped away, leaving Orpheus alone in the shadows. The melody that once echoed with joy now carried the weight of sorrow. Orpheus, devastated by the loss of Eurydice, vowed to journey beyond the mortal realm to reclaim the love that was stolen from him. With his lyre as his guide, Orpheus descended into the depths of the underworld, where he encountered the fearsome guardian, Cerberus. But the power of music transcended even the boundaries between life and death, and Cerberus, mesmerized by Orpheus's lyre, succumbs to the magic of music. Cerberus, once menacing, now lies down, its heads resting on its massive paws. Orpheus cautiously walks past the subdued creature, continuing his descent into the depths. Navigating the treacherous underworld, Orpheus encountered other denizens, the river Styx, the judgment of the souls, until he reaches the throne of Hades and Persephone.
What mortal dares to disturb the peace of the underworld?
Orpheus plays a soul-stirring melody, pleading with Hades and Persephone for the release of Eurydice. The gods, moved by the music, confer. The gods agree to let Eurydice return with one condition: Orpheus must not look back until they reach the surface. As Orpheus ascends, the anticipation builds. He can hear Eurydice's footsteps behind him. The haunting echo of Cerberus's lullaby still reverberates in the background. The final steps draw near, and the surface comes into view. Eurydice's footsteps are right behind Orpheus. The temptation to look back becomes unbearable. In a moment of weakness, Orpheus glances back, only to see Eurydice being drawn back into the shadows. In his desperate attempt to secure love's redemption, Orpheus loses the one he sought to save. The power of music couldn't mend the fragile threads that bind the living to the dead. In the end, Orpheus emerged from the underworld, his heart heavy with grief, his lyre silenced forever. The melody of their love became a distant memory, a haunting reminder of what could have been. But even in death, Eurydice's beauty and grace continued to inspire Orpheus's music, a bittersweet legacy of a love that transcended even the boundaries of life and death.